Hi guys, welcome to the ice readings. It's me Ada, and first this one's gonna be a huge one, so please go to the description box below and see the timestamps if you're impatient. Second, and the most important one, the last time I saw I had 55 subscribers. Guys, you are spoiling me rotten. Please do go on, I'm loving it. All these views, likes, unlikes, subscribes, I love your comments, it's been great so far. So thank you. As I mentioned before, it's not the numbers that I'm doing this for, but just to know that there are people out there, many people out there who watch this and like this, and with whom it resonates in any way. It's so great. So yeah, thank you very much. So now for today's reading, while I'm lighting the candles, as I said, this one's gonna be huge, and I mentioned before that I already tried it out and it worked out well. I was just waiting. Ouch, I need a new lighter for this one. I nearly burned my finger. Right, so yeah, let me just, that wasn't really clever. I better have started with this one. Ooh, right, noisy. And this one. Now we're done. Alright, so yeah, I was waiting for my new deck to arrive to make this reading with this new deck I have. It's a Lenormand, and I have no idea how it works. I'll be reading it my way. I just love the pictures, so I had to have it. It was like, yeah, I already have enough decks. Yeah, but oh look, this one has cute and cool pictures. Let's have it. Yeah, let's have it. So I have 13 decks by now. Yeah, lucky number, right? So yeah, back to the topic of the reading, because this is why we are here today. And this one was inspired. Sorry, I was looking for the word. This one was inspired by stuff that was happening to me recently, and I had this feeling that I am being... oh, there's just one too many here. So anyways, I found that I felt like I'm being pulled by some force, or pushed by some force, or I'm just being dragged by some force somewhere on in the head. And really, there's stuff happening to me. I'm doing things, I'm saying things, I'm having lots of fun while doing and saying them and interacting with people and whatnot, but I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and where is it all heading. And I do feel there's definitely something going on, because it's not just, you know, some random occurrences. It's just a chain of events leading somewhere. I just don't know what exactly it is good for. So I have a rather good feeling with this one, but I was kind of puzzled by it. And you know, sometimes I'm, yeah, I guess I am a control freak in a way, so I really like knowing what's going on and why. I mean, I do love elements of surprise and unknown and mystery and whatnot, but on the other hand, you know, when it's about your life, you probably should have at least a vague idea about what you're doing and why and where's it all heading, right? So yeah, and as I said, it really, it was like a whirlwind, and probably it was just me noticing it because, you know, for other people it would be looking just me doing, being me, but I was like, you know, when you're in the passenger seat of a car and the car is like basically the driver's driving very fast and you have no idea where you're going. So yeah, I thought if there's probably someone out there who feels the same, who feels like they also are experiencing this, being dragged somewhere by the life without having consciously decided to go there. It's basically, it's slightly like the one I did on why the hell am I manifesting these, or you know, stuff like that, because sometimes we just do something because our subconscious thinks that it's a good idea, but we have no idea what's going on. So I don't know if we'll be looking in our subconscious here, but the main questions will be what am I doing? Just to understand what exactly, because for me it's like flashes. Here's me saying these things to this person, here's me doing these things, here's me going there, here's me doing that, and you know, and we're gonna try and see the whole picture of what exactly you are doing, what exactly are those, what exactly is this picture that these puzzle pieces make together. So this will be the first question. The second question will be, why am I doing it? So why in the first place you are being drawn to do this? So what makes you do it? And the third question will be, where is it taking me? Where is it heading? So I'm not gonna try and read into your future, because this is what I'm most definitely not doing, but we're going to look at in what direction this is all going, because you know, so you can decide if you want to stay on this course, or if you just want to correct it in some ways, or just stop altogether, or whatever. So I hope this makes sense to you. And yeah, so let me introduce you the stones for today's reading. We're gonna have two raw stones and two tumbled ones. Let's start with the smoky quartz. Then we're going to have, I have absolutely no idea what it is, I already forgot, so this is gonna be raindrop stone, because it looks like raindrops in dark water. So raindrop stone. Then this one is rose quartz, a chip of a rose quartz stone. And I knew what this one was, but I already forgot, so to me it's the purple one. it is dark purple, and you know, the light is as it always is. So my fingernails are basically purple too, but you can't really see it. So yeah, and I'm going to give you 2 minutes to decide. And so yeah, to just repeat, this is smoky quartz, this is the raindrop stone, this is the rose quartz, and this is the purple one. And I'm giving you 2 minutes to decide, so faites vos jeux. And in case you skipped my blah blah in the beginning, we are going to make a reading about there will be 3 questions. What am I doing, why am I doing it, and where is it all heading? So in case if you find yourself in a situation where you feel like you're being dragged by the life itself in some direction, you don't know why exactly you're doing stuff you're doing, or saying the stuff you're saying, or why and what is the final destination of it all. So we're gonna try and figure out why in the first place you're having this experience. So yeah, you may briefly close your eyes and then open them again, and the first stone you see will be your choice. You can use any other method of selecting your stone. I already pre-shuffled the cards. I will be shuffling them slightly to select the cards for you. There will be, of course, timestamps for each pile. I do read cards my own way, so I hope you are okay with this. If not, well, we can't help it, can we? And yeah, so this is basically it. Let's wait for the time to run out. Oh yeah, and my window is open again because it's really nice and warm, and just in case there are any noises, it's outside. Alright, time's up, le jeu est fait. Rien ne va plus. And this candle is driving me slightly nuts. I am putting it here because otherwise I'm going to be blinded by it. Do we need it at all? No, we don't. Alright. Better now. I have this light in front of my eyes. So yeah, we are going to start with smoky quartz. So hey there, smoky quartz. In case you skipped the introduction, today we'll be going looking at 3 questions. So this is going to be a long one. And the questions are going to be: what am I doing? Why am I doing it? And where is it all heading? So the thing is that sometimes, I don't know, to me well, it's the first time in my life that I am consciously experiencing it. And the thing is that I find myself being drawn, or better said, well, that was intense, dragged by life itself to do some stuff, like, for example, these readings, and saying things to people. I mean, it's nothing bad, it's rather positive experience, but nonetheless, sometimes rather stunning, and feeling things and doing things, like, puzzled and stunned, and like, what's going on here anyway, and is it me doing it in the first place, and why, and stuff like that. So we'll be going to we'll be looking at, first of all, we'll be trying to make a picture of what exactly it is that you're doing, because sometimes, as well, as it happens to me right now, it's like I have these flashes. Here's me doing this and saying that, and now this is me there and here and everywhere and whatnot, and I just have bits and pieces, but it's difficult to make a whole picture out of them. So yes, and this is why we'll be going to try and piece it all together in the first place, and just try to understand what it is exactly in general that you are doing. Then we'll be trying to find out why is it that you are doing, why is it all happening to you, why are you doing these things, why are you behaving like that, what is it that you are trying to achieve with it, because it has to have some reason, it's just that you probably are not aware of it yet. Yeah, I got it. So, then with the last pile, we'll be going to find out where is it all headed, because you know how I'm always, if you're new you don't know, but if you've seen a couple of my other videos, I'm always going on about how I'm not reading about the future, and it is 100% true. I'm not reading about the future because I simply don't do it. But in this case we'll be just looking at the direction of where this all is going. So it won't be like if you do this and that then it's gonna be like this and that, but what we'll be trying to see in this case will be this chain of events, this course of action, these behavior and choices and whatnot are most likely have this sort of final destination. So just is a possible, possible goal of it all, possible, outcome. So as I said, not future, just one of the possibilities where it might take you. So, and it's up to you to decide. But remember, it's not definite, it's definitely a, no pun intended, it's a possibility. It's one of the billions and whatnot, I don't know, gazillions of possibilities. So, and why this one? Because with this intention and with this course of action, it is possible. I hope it makes sense. So yeah, also I have a new deck today. So if you are familiar with cards, you will probably see that this one is a Lenormand deck, and I have a general idea of what Lenormand is, but I don't know how to read them properly. I just bought it for the picture, so I'm going to be reading it my way. I'll read it my way. So yeah, now let's ask Spirit de la Lune. And last but definitely, absolutely not least, yes, I saw you wanted to be there, Grumpy Gnomes, as I call them, my tarocchi dei gnomi. Alright, so smoky quartz, we'll be going to try and find out what the hell you're doing, why you're doing it, and where is it all headed. Let's see. Okay, so first of all, what are you doing, smoky quartz? We have the world. Okay, not bad for starters. The psychic, I always get this one. I mean, alright. If you're here, then you're probably a very intuitive person in the first place. We have the ring. We have Two of Pentacles. We have Metamorphosis, which is kind of belonging to the butterfly. We have the Maiden. Okay, it belongs here too. Have the Queen of Wands. I feel like you're kind of growing up, you know? This is development, and it's pretty much like growing up here. Discovering the world, discovering your own intuition. And what about the ring? We have the Six of Pentacles. This is beautiful. We have Breathe. Okay, we have Three of Wands. Okay. We have Emotional Release. Yeah. We have the Starfish and the Five of Swords. Okay. So first of all, something rather specific, maybe for a couple of people out there for whom it will be it looks like you are a very young person and you're growing up from this kid. You are transforming into a young, kid, like a very young person into an adult person, young adult person. And from this naive, innocent child, you are transforming into a passionate personality. This one is passionate, this one is, they know what they want, they know how to achieve it, they are not afraid to fight for their ideals, for their goals in life. I'm getting very Gryffindor vibes, so really like a fighting for justice, not only for your own goals, but also, like, you know, for other people's rights and something like that. So very passionate person facing choices like on a daily basis, what's right and what's wrong, and you're not just, you know, just select a track and you're like a train on a track just going down this track. No, you're making these choices every day. You're weighing up, am I doing the right thing? And the next time you're facing this situation, you're not just thinking, alright, I did it last time, it will be alright this time too. No, you're really, every time you make a decision, you're really weighing it all up. And I'm sensing this idealism here. So it doesn't really mean that you are like this young adult growing up. maybe you are I don't know how old you are or how young you are, but this is this vibe. Like you really you're going to another level, like another chapter in your life, and from a rather playful and naive and innocent attitude, you are going to more let's say active type, like fighter type, like action type. But there's still a lot of idealism, and you really are like fighting for the world's peace here. Also, I feel like you are like you have this intuition, this deep empathy in you. So it also plays into this fighting for justice type, because you feel other people's pain, you feel other people's suffering, and you want to do it better. So maybe you really are a doctor joining the Médecins Sans Frontières, Doctors Without Borders. Maybe you are actually working somewhere out there, or maybe you're just going to school and speaking up whenever you see something wrong's going on. So it doesn't mean on which scale it's going on, it's just this transformation of you just looking at the world and enjoying just being there, from you trying to change something and you trying to fight for something, like taking the matter into your own hands and doing something about it, and really meticulously judging every step you make. So you see it as you feel like you're committed to it. It really feels like you see it as your vocation, as your thing that you want to do for the rest of your life for now. And it looks like this is something that is emotionally challenging sometimes, because remember, you feel what other people feel. It's not just plain logical decision to do it, it's because you also feel it. So it really is getting on your emotions, and you're feeling like you need to breathe, like you need this break, and sometimes you having these emotional releases, like sometimes maybe you just explode and have a fight with someone. Yeah, that was cool, really. Thank you, the guy or the girl with the car. This explode and this song was really great. So yeah, so either you explode or you break out in tears, or just it happens to you, something happens to you, because you're seeking a possibility to just release all these emotions, this pent up energy inside you that you feel sometimes. So yeah, and now Three of Wands is about cooperation. So you are not fighting your fight alone. There are also other people fighting alongside you. I'm saying fighting, doing whatever you do. So you have a team of other people. And I feel like there's also this lady has a scale in her hand. So really you are very... I think you are a group of people, or maybe there's just two of you, I don't know. But there are also people around you who are like you. You really are weighing each and every step. You're really probably having this discussions about some philosophical, ethical questions or politics, stuff like that. So yeah, and starfish, it also belongs here because this commitment and these things, they are really emotionally fixating, and you're a bit like starfish pressed by this weight of water. So it's weighing on you a bit. It's not easy. It's hard for you sometimes, and you have other people, but you are... I feel like you are in the same position, you are the same age, you have the same experience, so really this is a journey, this is the way you go together. So there's not really someone, despite this lady looking like she's older, I don't feel like there's someone guiding you. It's really up to you to find your own way, and you really are like looking for it. So now translating it into our situation where we are asking what the hell is going on, what is it that I'm doing in general. So it really looks to me that what's going on, that you are opening the next chapter in your life where you transform from just mere spectator of the life to an actor, where you stop taking passively everything that's going on, and you want to change something because you have the ability to feel other people's feelings, you have the ability to feel other people's pain, or whatever, and you really have these idealistic notions that make you, that drive you forward and make you do stuff, and you kind of feel this like you're... like it's something that you absolutely must do, like you have this this is your task in life to do it, and this is getting on your nerves sometimes. So sometimes whatever happens, but this is caused by you just haven't had enough of it, and just, I don't know, having these feels, as they call them, or having these tears, or just having this outburst of sudden emotion. And I also see that you have people like you around you, like maybe you were just drawn together. So if there are new people, if you find yourself suddenly in the company of like-minded individuals, it's because you all are driven by the same idea, by the same notion, and you try to find a way to make things like you think they should be. So yeah, this is what's going on. I hope it makes sense. Ah, there's another young person outside fighting with life. Alright, so let's see what is the reason for this whole situation, how you came to be here. We have Ace of Cups and it says pleasure. We have play. Interesting. We have Shamrock. I'd say it's luck. Okay. We have Four of Pentacles. We have Heal the Ouch. Okay. We have Losgana. I hope I'm pronouncing her right. We have Seven of Swords here. We have the Lovers. have flexible, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, they still go together. We have Omens. Huh. We have Lion. And we have Nine of Cups. Okay, so I'm seeing the story here. I'm seeing the story here, and the story goes like that. So remember how there was this child card before, this maiden card with this kid. Let me find it for you if I can. So I think this previous version of you was rather playful and just enjoying life. So maybe you are not a kid after all. So for people who are more grown up, it looks like you had this life of pleasure. Or maybe you are still very young, but you are like, you know, all just party, fun, whatever. So it was all about having fun and fooling around and whatnot. And there were signs you were having I think you were up to some trouble sometimes, but you were lucky, you always got away with it. But there were some, you felt like it's not gonna go well all the time, and it got you into a mess where you couldn't handle it any longer. So it got too much at the end, and you just had to drop it and just heal your wounds, and you know, just stop doing what you did. I don't know what exactly. Maybe it was just heavy partying, maybe it was some more serious sort of trouble, I don't know. The fact is that you got hurt because it just became too much, you couldn't handle it. I really feel like you got entangled into it and just couldn't control the situation, and it got out of hand, and it didn't end all too well. So you kind of dropped it and stopped it, and you were healing your wounds, healing your ouch, whatever. And then it looks like you have it might be a romantic partner whom you met, or maybe you were already with them, or a person who's very close to you. I do get this as a romantic partner. So, and they kind of gave you this strength to start a new chapter in your life. So really they helped you heal, they gave you strength, and this is both of you. I don't know, I really I'm having a vibe of a same-sex couple, two women, but I don't know, it's just the cards, but it's maybe whatever. So this is the two of you, and one of you is more patient and like more connected to nature and dreamy and stuff like that, and the other one is more organized and intellectual and fast thinking. So you're kind of a dream team, and this connection is giving you not giving you strength, because this connection is what healing you, what healed you in the first place, started healing you, gave you this safe place to feel loved and secured, and find a new purpose. So maybe these ideas that you are following now have been brought to you by your partner. So this is you, this is definitely you, and this is you too, because you are flexible and you kind of healing from the ouch, from your past wounds, and finding strength and new direction in life. So whatever's going on is caused by you finding new energy and new inspiration in your life that has been brought to you by your partner after you have experienced some downfall after a life full of let's say fun, but kind of dangerous and not exactly meaningful fun. So yeah, and then when it got too much, you kind of got hurt, and then there was this person with whom you got together. I'm feeling romantically, maybe it's just a good friend, a relative, someone who's very, very close to you, like really something like that. And I feel like this is new love, something definitely new, like you've never experienced before. And together you click very well, even though you are different, and you have discovered in yourself strength and flexibility to go on. And I think that your new ideas and your ideals that are driving you now have been introduced to you by your partner, or at least inspired by them, or brought to you by them in any way. So yeah, and let's see the general direction where it's heading. We have the Knight of Wands, and it says career. Okay. We have bloom. We have whatever it is. This is just this sun coming out of the clouds after a thunderstorm that is still going on. Okay. We have the Magician. Oh, this is looking good. We have Golden Palace. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is cool. We have Luminous Loom. We have another Magician. Oh, I'm loving it. We have Seven of Wands. Okay. Chaos and Conflict. The Sun. Oh my god, this is perfect. Healing Energy. Yeah. Where can I put it? Phoenix. Oh, can it get any better? And the Ace of Wands. Dude, I'm jealous. Alright, so the thing is, it really looks like if you go on like you are doing what you do right now, acting like you act right now, you can really make it to your career. Maybe you can be, I don't know, fighter for human rights, or I don't know, lawyer or something like that. But it really looks like you could make it your job helping other people to overcome conflict situation, overcome struggle, overcome sadness, and begin a new life. So this is your real passion, you're really passionate about it. You really feel this in you, that you can be this is what you're good at, this is what you can create for others, this is your magic, this is what you can do, this is your talent. And I mean, we have it twice, so this is, it really means something, and it makes you happy, it fulfills you, it's your golden palace to bring people out of thunderstorm into the sun, to get them out of the gloom, out of the bad times, out of the chaos and conflict, and just to rise again out of their ashes, to heal them, to help them, to guide them, to fight for them maybe. So this is your fulfillment, and it really looks like if you go on this path, this is where you could end up. So right now this is really taking you to a situation in life where you can make it your job, make it your profession, make it your vocation, to help others overcome. Maybe you're guided by whatever happened to you in the past. In the first place, I don't know what kind of trouble there was, but it looks to me like really you feel strong when you're doing it. You know what you're doing when you're doing it. You really feel like this is your job to do it, and it makes you happy, and you're good at it, and you're passionate about it. So yeah, you wow. This is really cool. This is seriously cool. So I'm really lost for words. I hope you could make at least something out of it, because this is really something that makes you burn, this makes you passionate to help others rise from their ashes, to help others overcome difficulties, to help them get out of trouble, and this makes you so happy. This is your passion, this is something you're really passionate about. So yeah, wow. Maybe one day you get the Nobel Prize, who knows? I would be happy for you. So please remember, it's not your future, it's one of the possibilities, and it's always up for you to decide what to do with this, alright? Okay. So the next one is Raindrop Stone. Hi there, Raindrop Stone. Okay, I just kept the introduction. We are going to make a reading in which we will be asking ourselves questions like, give me a sec, like, what am I doing? Why am I doing it? And where it may take me. So the thing is, we already did something similar, I don't remember what exactly, but in this case, this was inspired by a situation I find myself in right now, where I have a series of events where I'm just like, oh, is it happening to me? Was it me who said it right now? Who did it right now? Is it me doing it? Is it me being on the floor with cards doing the readings for YouTube? Something like that. And it's something that I didn't plan for it, you know? It just happened to me without me having any active part in it, so to speak. I'm just like watching a movie about myself. So and I mean, okay, this looks like a movie, but basically it's still me doing this stuff. And if you find yourself in a similar situation, we're gonna try and find out, first of all, the picture, get the whole picture, because in my case it's like I just see bits and bobs of it and don't get the whole picture what's going on. So first of all, we're gonna try and find out what's going on in general, like, not in general, but you know, with you, what's the whole situation is. Then we're gonna find out how come it happens, how come it's happening, what kind of unconscious decisions brought you in this situation, what makes you do whatever you do, what makes you act the way you act, what makes you say whatever you say. So what is your subconscious motivation that you can't consciously recognize? And lastly, we'll be trying to find out the final destination of it all. So I'm not reading about the future. This is not a prediction of the future, but this is one of the possibilities. Just a general direction of the situation, where it's headed. So like it's pretty much like, why am I doing it, and where do I unconsciously want it to end, so to speak. So we'll be looking into it and try and find out the answers to these 3 questions. And I hope if you've watched so far, so you're getting the idea behind it and want to find out. Righto, so let's see. Okay. As usual, I've ran out of words, but we're nearly done dealing the cards, so that's not too bad. Okay, now for my new Lenormand cards. Yeah, I saw you. They remind me of circus and these hidden object games at the same time. So yeah, now for Spirit de la Lune and Grumpy Gnomes. Grumpy Gnomes. Because there are gnomes somewhere. Okay. So alrighty there. Raindrop Stone, we are going to find out what the hell you're doing, why the hell you're doing it, and where the hell it is all headed. Alright? Let's start. And we're starting with trying to see the whole picture, the situation. And we have the High Priestess. She's funny. I like her. She's having fun. We have the Inspirer. Okay, something orangey here going on. The Cross. Building blocks. 4 of Wands. Okay. Self-love. Lamb. Star. Nine of Cups. balancing act. Okay. Tom the poet. Oh. Oh dear. Knight of Wands. And the Sun. Okay. I'm getting a slightly bipolar touch here. I'm getting the impression I'm reading for myself. I don't know if I'm bipolar. I still need to see the shrink about that. But recently it really feels like that. So it feels like on the one hand you are all cheerful and you are this fun person and this little Miss Sunshine, and you are creating the mood for others. You are not really inspiring them, but you're really like, you know, coming there, lighting up the atmosphere and making fun and taking care of other people. And there is a touch of inspiration. Maybe you make some people dream without even knowing it. Maybe you know it. Maybe you're working in a creative environment where you like generate ideas or whatever, and stuff like that. So this is one part of you. The other part of you is performing this balancing act because you are, first of all, you are a very creative person. You are a creative person. You are, I don't know, maybe you are good with, I'm getting these good with words. So either you are a writer or you work in the advertisement thingy, or maybe, I don't know, a lawyer, stuff like that. And you feel like many talented people, you feel sometimes very insecure, and you are trying now to give yourself more love, to build a foundation for yourself, to secure a safe place, a secure place. So but on the other hand, you are this Knight of Wands personality. You are passionate, and there's this balancing act for you between being these inspire and maybe you're, I don't get this leader, even though we have the Aries card here, but maybe you are, I don't know, maybe you are actually a leader in wherever it is you are leading other people, or maybe you're just, you know, like the soul of the company, as they say. Like, you know, the one among your friends who's like, you know, just lighting up the atmosphere there. And on the other hand, you're going, sometimes you're just burning too bright, and you're just burning up all your energy, and you try to find the balance, or at least you need to, you know that you need to find the balance, because you know that you need to show yourself more love and affection and attention and whatnot, to make yourself feel secure, because you are aware of your, I don't want to call it problems, sorry, it's a Sunday and I got up like at 7 o'clock in the morning. This is why I'm yawning. Yeah, and you are aware of the way you are. You are aware of your needs, of your what you need to feel safe, what you need to feel secure. And on the one hand you realize it, but on the other hand you also feel like you need to be this leader, this inspirer, this person who makes other people happy, who brings this happiness and, you know, this energy to other people. So to me it looks like you are being torn right now, and whatever is going on is that on the one hand you're trying to be there for the others, to be this leader, this person who brings inspiration and energy and whatnot. On the other hand you try to tend to your own needs and to make yourself feel secure, because you're running out of resources. So you're basically performing this balancing act right now. So maybe you're just like have this really contrasting behavior patterns where one day you are like all out, like all active, and on the other day you're just hiding from everyone and trying to tend to yourself, like relax and have a bit of rest and whatnot, and it's not working out as expected. This is what I'm getting. Okay. Let's see why it's all going on. Okay. We have Star again. We have Guidance. We have... what do we have? Oh. Is it Anubis? Is it Seth? Well, some Egyptian statue and a sarcophag. Egyptian tomb. Egyptian tomb, yeah. Never ending story, alright. Rhymes somehow. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have Stripping Illusions. Alright. We have Octopus. We have Three of Pentacles. We have Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so you are working really hard. We have Sacred Pool. We have the Friends. We have Five of Cups. Oh dear. And we have the Knight of Swords. So, I'm seeing a story here. Well, not a story, a situation, basically. So, you were guided by your dream. You wanted to achieve something. Possibly to come up to your family's expectation. Maybe you, I don't know, like everyone in your family is a doctor and you're supposed to be a doctor too, something like that. Maybe it's just like your family has some certain idea of how your life should be, This is basically what you want to do because you like it, and it gives you security, and you grew up in this environment, and this is actually what you wanted. It was your guidance, it was your dream, it was something you believe in. I think you still believe in, and for you this is really what is the foundation of your world. The problem is that with time these dreams and illusions kind of faded because you were working really hard, like this octopus with 8 extremities, full of work, like work, work, work. First you work to be able to buy some stuff and maybe start a family, or you know, just establish yourself. Then you worked to allow yourself some luxury, like status symbols and whatnot, and now you working to achieve prosperity. So you're really hard working for material goods. Thing is that it is not reflecting very well on your emotional state, because some things are good, but there are things that are not good. There are things that went south. You still have something saved, but when you're hanging out with your friends, or when you're still meeting with your friends and people who seem to have, they seem to be happier than you are, because you are all worried about your work, and you know, on the outside you try to be happy, but basically you are this Knight of Swords. You are fast, you are intelligent, and you just you're in this armor, and you're just charging ahead because you don't know what else to do, and you just going on and on and on and on, being these inspirer for others, and inside your armor there's this luminous loom and depressed, oh no, it was another reading, but this poet and whatnot, and you just yeah, you're just sad and tired and burnt out basically. So this balancing act you are performing right now comes from the fact that you basically burnt out trying to achieve what your dreams. And the problem for you being depressed and sad on the inside, that while working to achieve those dreams, they kind of lost their attraction because you're so tired, so you can't even enjoy it anymore. Yeah. Dude, take care, okay? Right, so let's see where it's heading. We have the Emperor. We have Ignite. Okay. We have a half-naked messenger on a merry-go-round. Okay. Why not? We have To the Sea. We have the Moon. Okay. We have Joy. Okay. No, we have the Joy here. We have a stingray. Interesting. We have 7 of cups. I don't know. We have the temperance. We have cleaning house. Yeah, you should. We have a bit of a retriever. Yeah. We have 3 of cups. And we have the justice. So, basically I see that, and I mean you don't need cards to tell you that in the end you will end up in a situation where you will just have to go on a break and just do some major cleaning up of your inner world to find something inside yourself in the dark depths of your soul. There's something that brings you joy. You need to find out what makes you happy again, and you will be in a situation where you will have to go and be alone and do some cleaning up, and yeah. So basically I see there will be some events that will just make you find the balance between your outside and your inside. I feel so what's heading now with you going on like that, apart from you having basically an event that brings you in a situation where you have your rest and think about it, and trust me, I don't want to scare you, but it really looks like in order to have this, you're heading towards a breakdown or something like that. But this is gonna be you. This could be you. This could be you. You will be powerful. You will have power. But you will be basically this black monster with just a tiny little spot of color on the inside. I hope you get in my picture what I'm trying to say. You will be... You won't burn out completely, but there will be very little left of you on the inside, which is not good, neither for you nor for the people around you. But I feel that something could kind of ignite you from the outside, and it looks like you could end up having an affair. And it doesn't feel like it's a good sort of ignition. I mean, why not? Who am I to judge anyone? I'm not judging anyone. So it looks like you could end up having an affair in these circumstances, because you will be you know, looking for something to make you feel something again, apart from being burnt out. So, why affair? This one, Three of Cups is reunions, but it's also like third-party situations. So we have this half-naked lady on a merry-go-round with a letter in her hand. So basically there will be someone probably younger with whom, or maybe not younger, but someone with whom you could fool around and have fun and just, you know, have something that makes you feel like you used to feel before, but fair, because Three of Cups and Seven of Cups looks like deceit here. So you have all these golden cups apart from this poisonously green one in the middle. So yeah, I don't know, maybe it could end well, maybe not, but this is what it looks like. So sort yourself out, man, right? Or woman, or whoever, just saying. Come on, time to go. Righto, so next one is the rose quartz. Hi there, rose quartz. So, just in case you missed the introduction, we'll be going to ask ourselves what the hell we're doing, why the hell we're doing it, and where is it all headed. Okay? So I'm going to explain while I'm dealing the cards, because it's been inspired by my own situation, because right now I find myself like I'm watching a movie about myself and I have no idea what's going to happen the next second. It's a good movie, but I would like to know what's going on, because it's not a movie, it's my life. It's now or never. Yeah, and the first question, like why, what am I doing, will be about trying to find out the whole picture, because it's like you have this chain of events, you have this stuff going on, but sometimes it's like bits and pieces and you can't really put it all together to make sense at all. So we'll try to find out what the whole picture of it is, what's going on in the first place. So the next question we'll be asking ourselves is, why is it going on? So what's the what caused it all? Why? Because I mean, it's, you know, all we do ourselves. So why do we want to do it? Why do we feel like we have to do it? What's going on in our subconscious, or what's been going on in our life that made us do it? So basically, is the reasons for this behavior. Okay. If you want to jump out, whatever they wanted. Okay, so, and the third question is going to be, where is it all headed? And by that, I'm not trying to read the future, I'm trying to describe one of the possible ways that the situation might develop, like the general direction of this current situation, if you know what I mean. So yeah, this is what we'll be trying to find out. And I'm nearly done dealing the cards. Okay. And the next one. Okay. And the next one, I'm sorry the window's open and there are cars and bikes and whatnot. They make noise. Because it's a beautiful October and it's still so warm and nice, so I keep my windows open and I live on the ground floor and it gets loud sometimes because I live in the city and cities are loud. This is why I like them. Okay. So, rose quartz. Let us find out. What are you doing? Why are you doing it? And where is it all headed? Let's start. Okay, so let's start with the general situation on the picture. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. And it says avarice. Someone's being greedy. We have courage. We have a naked lady with a boob. I'm covering it because I don't want to put age restriction, but she's looking out of the window at someone. Okay. So we have the Hierophant. We have the coming apart. Alright, someone wants a divorce. We have the Bright Mother with a flower on her backside. And a lot of naked ladies in this one. Six of Cups. Past. Interesting. Two of Wands. Mending. Yeah. Seven of Cups. Letting go. Dragonfly. And the Tower. Alright, so someone's heading in the direction of divorce. I'm not even putting the cards into groups here because this is all about two people coming apart, having affairs, like both of them basically. One of them is kind of, they've been together for a while and they kind of, the only thing that keeps them together is this fact that they've been together for a while, like maybe they have a family, maybe they have some stuff together, and they're basically now at the crossroads, but it's all going towards an end. And they're looking into different directions, they're coming apart, they don't belong together, they cannot be mended, they are lying to each other, and basically they are trying to summon enough courage to do the last step. So coming back to the I don't know, maybe it's not a relationship, maybe it's someone thinking about leaving a job where they've been working like for the whole of their life, or ending a friendship, or just, I don't know, ending something that's been there for a while because it's not serving them anymore. But to me it really looks like two people who don't belong together anymore and moving into different direction, and not even, they've already let go of each other and they're just summoning the courage to do the final step. Yeah. So coming back to the what's going on. Yeah, this is what's going on. This is what's going on. This is what you are doing, and probably the other person as well. So let's see how come. We have 5 of Cups and it says experience. We have Wild card. Okay, we have this magnifying glass. Okay, someone discovered something unpleasant. Son of Pentacles. Slowly. Someone came to a slow realization. Compass. I've never had this one before. Okay, and alright, so you discovered something unexpectedly. Or maybe you came to a conclusion based on your experience. Now you don't know what to do. The fairy that was kissed by the pixie. So someone's just, you know, started, and the devil. So it looks like either you've discovered that someone else is having an affair, or or has changed, or maybe you just discovered something rather not exactly pleasant, and you decided to, like, what the hell, I want to have fun too. So yeah, we have Queen of Cups. Interesting. Let's see where it takes us. Exchanging gifts. Okay. 10 of Wands. Forgiveness. Okay. Shark. And Magician. So, the story goes like that. Based on your experience, you started noticing something, then you couldn't help but investigate, and then you found out something that you weren't expecting, and basically it's something about your partner, like, and you had a conflict with them. But you forgave each other eventually. But it was a rather nasty conflict. I don't know if about this situation, or maybe just made up a reason to have a conflict with them. So, but you felt like, what am I doing now? And you decided, yeah, why not? You decided to find yourself another person, and you found yourself another person who is nice, who with whom you are exchanging gifts, but it doesn't have to be like material gifts. It's like you're being nice to each other. So basically, I don't know if this person really is like they are, or if they exist. Maybe you just pretended to have an affair in the first place, or to begin with, maybe it just started like a make-believe affair and then it developed into a real affair. But basically you just invented your person for yourself. So you just either found a person like that you exactly knew what you're looking for, or you just created a situation where you and this person like act like this lovey-dovey, but this is basically just you creating the situation and them, basically. So yeah, this is this has been going on for a while. I like it looks to me. So yeah, this is what happened. Now I will be very surprised if there's something unexpected where it's heading. Let's see. Okay. We have 4 of Cups. And it says the tradition. Oh my god. Rejuvenate. Oh. There's this polar bear in an icy palace. Ace of Swords. Encouragement. Oh dear. The Glenconner. 7 of Cups again. Page of Wands. Milk and honey. 3 of Pentacles. Oh my god. Slow but steady. Sea Serpent. And the Moon. So, you will be encouraged by other people I see kids here, so you're probably married with kids. So you will be encouraged by other people, like family and, friends and whatnot, to give it a chance. And you will pretend, I'm saying you will, this is not you will, this is one of the possibilities. So you really would make it have the appearance, but you will just turn your back on it completely. Separate yourself from you will just keep the appearance, but you will close yourself to the people around you, so you will make yourself unavailable. You will be there, but they will they won't be able to access you, to gain access to you. This is one of the possible directions where it's heading. So basically just pressure from family, friends and whatnot to give it another chance, to, you know, for the kids or for whatever, or for the money, because I see the milk and honey, and maybe you guys are, I don't know, rich and have, or maybe you just invested into something together, I don't know. So you will, you could have people talking to you, telling you to, you know, to listen to your to the voice of reason, so to speak, but you'll go like, yeah, whatever, let's do it, and then you will just, you know, keep the appearance, but inside you will be not there. I don't know if it's good or bad, I don't know, it's just what the cards are saying. Don't shoot the messenger. Right, so the purple one. Hi there, purple one. So the purple one, we are going to have 3 piles, and one pile will be containing cards answering the question, what the hell am I doing? The other pile will contain cards answering the question, why the hell am I doing what I'm doing? And the third pile will contain cards answering the question, where is it all headed? So I'm explaining. And the thing is that we can find ourselves in a situation where we have the feeling like our life is a film, and we are just sitting there in an armchair in front of the TV and watching it, and it's all cool, but the thing is, it's not a film, it's our life. So it would be really nice to know what exactly is going on and why, and especially why am I doing the stuff that I'm doing, because sometimes you do like, yeah, is it me doing it right now? Is it me saying things I'm saying? Well, what is it exactly, and why, and what am I trying to achieve with this? So this is what I'm feeling. I've been feeling recently, and if you are just as lucky as I am, maybe you will find this relatable. So the very first pile will be about trying to get the picture of the situation, because I don't know about you, but for me it's like sometimes I see myself talking to someone, then I see myself doing something or feeling something, or I don't know, saying something, and it's just like bits and pieces, and I don't get the whole picture, like how does it look from the side, you know, what might it be that's going on, you know. So we'll try to see the picture. The second pile will be about the reasons, how come it's going on in the first place. So what led to these events, what is the reason of our behavior, because it's us doing these things, and it's obviously there's something in our subconscious or whatever that makes us do these things, right? So we'll try and find out what caused this situation in the first place, and then we will try and find out where it's all headed. So I'm not trying to predict the future, I am just trying to find the direction, like one of the possibilities maybe, or just the direction where it is this whole picture might be moving. So you can just take it into consideration if you like. just remember it's a video with some funny person, with some funny cards, and not something that you need to take seriously. I hope you know it. Right. So I have still a couple of cards to deal, and I've already said everything that I wanted to say, so let's stay quiet for a while. This one first, sorry, got lost in thought. Okay, so purple one, let's find out what you're doing, why you're doing it, and where it's all headed. Let's see. Okay, so we have the King of Cups, and it says family. We have create. Oh, are you starting a family? Purple one. We have a choice here. Serendipity. The Chariot. So yeah, someone is choosing a path. Perception. Fish. Never had this one before. So much moon in here. Okay. Knight of Wands. Ten of Cups. We have love and passion. We have the Hanged Man, who is falling. We have the Book. We have Magic Prayer. And you have this one. So you are head over heels with someone. There's passion. Like you are basically blinded by its passion, happiness. You are smitten. There's a family. And there's some inner choice. that you are, so you are too much inside your head. It looks to me like you have fallen in love with someone. This is really passionate. This is really hot and passionate. You are very happy with this person. And for some reason you believe that your family, your relatives and your friends and whatnot will not approve of your choice. Basically, they don't give a damn, but you have invented yourself a whole lot of things that you are scared of, and you basically believe that you'll have to make a choice between your family and your love. And it looks like the situation is unwinding towards you having to address it, and you are scared out of your wits here, and the only thing that is left to you, like, close your eyes and pray. Good news is that you have your way, and as I said, your family doesn't really give a damn about whom you are with, as long as you're happy, so it looks here. And like, you don't have to choose between them and your partner, but you've invented yourself a whole drama story. So I have to say something. If this is about you coming out, don't take this reading as a call for action. Okay? I don't know your life, I don't know your family, and if you go and have a coming out and they say like, nope, I don't want to be blamed for it, alright? So, yeah, well, it looks like there are these two poles in your life. If it's not about your relationship, then about something that's making you really happy. And then you have this group of people, like friends, family, something that is family-like. And you basically are easygoing and alright with something, with anything basically. But you are so much inside your head that you invent for yourself the whole situation where you think you need to choose. And now it's all moving fast towards the big reveal, and you're scared. So maybe you went to the university and you told like your family that you're studying one thing and you're studying the other thing, and they're about to find out maybe it's about that, I don't know. So it really looks like in this case you really have invented for yourself something, and you fear something that is not real. Let's see what the other piles tell us. Okay, so why is it all going on? We have 5 of Swords and it says freedom. The visionary, alright, it looks to me like you've been given too much freedom, to tell the truth. Yeah, you've been grown wildly, it looks like that, so maybe this is the problem, that they don't give a damn, and you sort of invented for yourself some rules. Message in a bottle, okay, let's see where it takes us. Two of Wands, a crossroads, feminine energy, Fox, okay, Seven of Wands, Defense, right, Knight of Pentacles, okay, okay, Three of Swords, oh my goodness, poor kid. I roll the Parrot, Spirit of Place, the Chariot again. Oh, this is, I'm sorry about this, this is sad. It looks to me like you're really, like, you have parents who didn't, it's not that they didn't give a damn, but it looks that one of your parents was too busy with making money and, you know, providing. And another parent looks like a very, a person living in their own world, so you probably took after them. And they were like either very creative or maybe at least they weren't paying much attention to you. So you had too much freedom, you actually had too much freedom, but you weren't happy about it because you really wanted them to pay attention to you. Maybe you had a grandparent and but they passed and you felt really lonely afterwards. So, and it looks to me that at first you were trying to attract their attention, but then you just knew you had to go your own way. And being creative and intelligent, you started to invent stuff for yourself. This is how it all started. So basically you didn't have enough attention or control from your family because they are who they are and you are who you are, and being who you are, it broke your heart because you had probably someone else at home who was there, but it wasn't enough and it made you sad. And you tried to fight for it, you tried to make them pay attention to you, but in the end you acknowledge that it's not gonna happen and you have to go your way alone. And you started to invent stories, you invented friends, you invented rules, you invented probably another family for yourself. This is sad. It's not sad. I mean, it's okay to create family in your imagination and friends and whatnot. It's just sad that you still that you let it affect your present in a negative way. Sorry about that. So, where is it all heading? We have the Knight of Cups and it says seduction. We have the Twins. We have the Anchor. We have Peace. Okay. We have the Page of Wands. Messenger. We have the Struggle. Yeah, we do have the Struggle. We have the Vulture. We have the white card. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. So many people. We have Iris of the Rainbows. We have Wide Open. And we have an 8 of Wands. We have these 3 ladies. We have these 2 guys. We have the Unknown. We have the Twins. The Peace. We have the Struggle. We have Wide Open. Vulture. Okay, so let's go one by one. Vulture and this butterfly surrounded by swords means biding your time and creating boundaries for yourself, inventing. So this is basically what's going on right now. So you are inside your head while you invent problems for yourself, basically. Struggle, and this one trying to find peace in the storm. The thing is, the storm's going on inside your head. Wide Open and Twins. So on this side, it's leading to you being even more caught inside your head and it getting out of control, and you trying to find some peace, but it really does look like you're not knowing what to do. So this is you being wide open, looking for your twin, looking for a person who is like you. And there are a lot of people around you. To select from. We have a young person who is passionate, who is like running around, then back again, and being, having a new idea all the time, and yeah. Then we have a playboy type, no matter what gender, but the romantic type of a playboy, so they really fall in love with every person they meet and they need to get married to them straight away and whatnot. But it happens to them like every day with a new person. Then we have a lady. Well, I say lady, it doesn't really matter what gender it is, who is quite selfish and living in her own world, or in their own world. Then there's a another romantic, but this one is this one loves to sacrifice herself for others, or himself. And this one is like, you know, retreated from the world and just contemplating whatever. Used to be a fighter but not fighting. So you are going to be restless, trying to find your place beside other persons, which is not healthy. So yeah, it looks like, to sum it all up, it looks like because like right now you have something, you have something in your life that makes you very happy and that you're very passionate about, but you are afraid that it will be something that your family wouldn't like. The problem is that you have absolutely no connection with your family because they are very emotionally detached. Like one of your parents was always busy providing, and another of your parents was emotionally unavailable because they were like living in their own world. And maybe you had another person with whom you had an emotional connection, but they were gone. So you started to invent your family rules for yourself, and now you wanted so much to believe in them that you basically now live by the rules that you invented for yourself. And now you are in a situation where you found your happiness, but you are afraid that your family wouldn't approve, even though you've invented this stuff yourself. So the possible direction of it all is going to you being caught inside your head even more and trying to get out, but not knowing how. And one of the ways for you to try and find peace, or at least some kind of solution to all this situation, is you will try to find a person with whom you can connect. So I don't know what's going to happen with your current partner, or if it is a partner, or maybe it's something else, what you are passionate about now. So, but there will be quite a lot of people, all of whom are not you, but you will be trying to convince yourself that you are just like them. And you will be trying to attach yourself to one of those people. So yeah, better not. That was it. I'm sorry it's gotten rather dark by the end, but forewarned, forearmed, right? So yeah, thank you for watching. Despite everything, it was a great fun reading, and I hope it resonated with some of you and didn't resonate with others, and you could find something that was useful for you on your journey. So yeah, see you again. Peace, love, bye bye.